Hello and welcome to the monthly giveaway. It's a quiet night so far on Discord. I'm a little bit late because I slept in because I'm not very well again. And also, I think a lot of you are doing incursions with Armillus at the moment. But this replay is here for you to watch in an hour or so when we get done. First group's ready to go. You can see you've got Taz in there, Quentis, Kralek, Lakeman, and Rimila. 38 of you entered this month for the monthly giveaway. Obviously, free entry, all you have to do is sign up on Discord. If you're not in it, it's your own fault. You've had plenty of time. There's going to be 8 groups in Heat 1. Oh, sorry, I should start again. Round 1, there will be 8 heats, and 2 will get knocked out from each heat, which will leave us with a round 2 and round 3, and then we go to final top 10 shootout. The prizes for the top 10 shootout I'll do when we get there. Remember, in round 1, if you get knocked out, you just get 10 million ISK. If you're one of the unlucky ones to get knocked out in round 1. And if you win the race, you get a random prize worth 25 million ISK. As a bonus, we're going to do 6 laps. We're going to crack on. Let's go. Good luck. So remember, you've just got to be in top 3. Bottom 2 get knocked out. So there's going to be 5 in each heat, with an exception of 2 of the heats that I've randomly selected where there'll only be 4 because we only had 38 entries. I couldn't work. There was no maths that worked into 38 to make it so it could there could be some good round ones. So yeah, what I think it's heat 5 and 7. I've got basically only 4 people in them, so you'd only lose 1 marble. So if you're in them heats, you might get a little bit of a buy because you might get through easier. You never know.
Hello.
Hello, hello, hello. Just in time. You're just in time. We just started. This is Heat 1, Race 1. Taz, you're in this one, so you want to get tuned in. We're already approaching half race distance. You've got to finish in the top 3. In the top
Okay.
3. Welcome to the people joining Discord.
How many laps? 5?
6 on the first ones. We're doing these 6 laps at the moment. Quentis and Taz would not be going through. We're already halfway through now. Kralek in the lead nicely from Rimila, Lakeman in third. So like I say, only 5 in these first heats racing together. Taz now making a run on the outside, trying to get himself into a position which he does very successfully actually with some good pace there. Takes himself into P2. Just about the right time actually is when you want to be making your moves now, but he gets a pretty poor exit. Kralek's controlled this one, lap 4. So 3 to go, still plenty of time. Quentis now with some serious momentum there, nearly takes second place from Lakeman, doesn't quite manage it. Again, gets a poor exit though, which allows Taz and Rimler to come back in. Taz switches to the inside, Rimler comes to block, Taz switches to the outside, takes them both with a clever manoeuvre there. Very good, Taz. Lakeman has taken the lead, is he? No, he's not. He got very close there. So we've got a very close thing for the lead. So don't forget, if you get knocked out, if you're one of the bottom 2, you get 10 million ISK. If you win the race, you get a random prize. You can either take 25 million ISK, you can take, a prize worth 25 million ISK. I can randomly select 125. It's up to you. Most people just take the ISK, to be honest. But there are a few people who like to take a random prize. Kralek has got this one well under control at the moment. He's out in front on his own. I say that, he just got a really, really poor exit off the final corner, and that lead's just evaporated as we go across the line to start the last lap. Kralek was leading. He's going to be third. At the back, Quentis looking like he might get knocked out here straight away, unfortunately. Lakeman also in the danger zone at the moment, so Rimler takes the lead. Kralek, Taz going down the back straight. It's very close. The danger zone's right there where Lakeman is. Quentis is for sure out of this one. The top 3 battling. Can Lakeman get back involved, or is he going out in round 1? It's going to be super, super close. We're going to have to screenshot. We're going to have to slow this one down and see what happens because it's going Mace Madness.
Look at Lakeman again.
Lakeman's getting in.
Hit me.
He's going to do it on the line again. But then this is going to be the key one now. Who's going to get through in 3rd and 4th? It looks like Kralek's just going to sneak through, is he, from Rimmer? That was very close. Oh! Yeah, he's just got it. Wow. Well, what a start to the races. I didn't expect that for round 1. The top 4 covered by, 0.6 of a second? Pretty impressive. So, yeah, a nice start. Unfortunately for Quentis, well out of there. Let me just get my notes down and we'll get this one marked. So Lakeman is a race 1 winner. He does my fucking head in these marbles, he does. You think he's out and then he gets through and wins. Taz got through, obviously. Kralek got through. Rimler and Quentis, unfortunately, you guys were knocked out in round 1. Not the way to start. Right, that's Heat 1 done. Let's get back to the main menu and let's carry on. Again, very quiet night on Discord tonight. Don't know what's going on lately. Well, I do, but... No, wrong button. Partly my fault for being late, but anyway, it is what it is. So in the next heat, so don't forget there's 8 heat 1s, or 8 round 1s. Billy Bob up next. We've got Armorless. He's also in there. He's entered this month, sorry. Him and Dante, even though they've left the corp, they've still got alts in the corp, so they're still fully entitled to enter our giveaways because they're still part of the corp technically. And to be honest, they still spend enough time on our Discord that you wouldn't even know they'd left, to be honest, most of the time. I was on Discord with Dante for 13 hours last night. So I was like, has he really left? But anyway, you can see there some names in there. And we're going to have a duel of the Scots in this race. A duel of the Scots. Rocky Short and Corvald have been matched together. These are totally random. I don't pick these. They're totally done by random choice. So, how do you feel about that one, Corvald?
Good times.
So if Rocky knocked you out and we got through, would you be cheering him on still? Would you be?
We're Scots. We're both getting through.
So you're in it together. Okay, they're in it together. So again, same thing. Top 3 go through. Bottom 2 go out. Here we go. Let's crack on. 6 laps again. I put it up by 1 lap on this race because 5 just seemed a little bit too short on the round 1 races. So I just put it up to 6 now. And as we saw in the first race, it seemed to work quite well because we got a nice finish. So hopefully that carries on. I think there's a sweet spot to some of these tracks as to how many laps to do. But yeah, the monthly giveaway well underway now. Quiet night on Discord. Hopefully a few more people will join once the incursions are over and things will probably start to liven up as we get towards the finale, which is probably going to be at least another hour away yet. So there's plenty of time for people to join. If you're not in this, if you come on and you don't see your name at all tonight, I'm sorry, but it's your own fault. You should have signed up. So if you're in the replay and you're thinking, why am I not in this? Read your fucking emails. If I get a question again asking me why I've received a prize that clearly states weekly giveaway on it. Oh, there's going to be some language. Rocky Shaw and Corvald are battling for first place, but Dognut steams through the middle. Dognut, who's cancelled the loyalty points lottery tonight because I think he's busy with real life stuff. To be fair, I ain't seen him for about 5 days now. Usually we do a bit of gaming together outside of Eve. But I haven't seen him for a while now, so Dognut, hope you're doing well, sir. Hope nothing's taken over your life or consuming it at the moment. So, Dognut in the lead, lap 4 begins, and this is what I mean, it's a very quick race, this one. It's a very quick track. Obviously, it's the default track we use for round 1. Dognut steaming off in the lead. Rocky Shaw securing his place through in second. But it's a whole gag up. Corvald at the back. Corvald, what do you think? This is not looking good at the moment.
No, I was in the lead at one point. Now it's all gone horribly wrong.
Yeah.
It's on.
You need to, well, yeah, the momentum, you could start building it up now. You've got 2 laps. There's still plenty of time. Dognut looks like he's got this sign sealed and delivered up front. Armorless now takes second. Rocky would also go through. It'd be Billy Bob and Corval getting knocked out at the moment. But it can all change. We saw in the last race, it looked like Lakeman was going out for all intents and purposes, but then he managed to win the race. So you never know.
I don't think I'm catching that up.
I know, it looks a bit ominous, doesn't it, Corval? It's a shame because, I like to see people that are on Discord going through. Although that's you've got some momentum there, so you're going to get back into 4th pretty quickly. All you've got to do is get Armorless. It could happen still. So you've gone up to 4th. Billy Bob as well, you're on Discord. It'd be nice to see you get through, but I don't know if you're going to do it. Are you going to have time to catch Armorless?
No,
I think you've held each other up. I think you just held each other up there. You're both going to get knocked out here, I think. Dognut's going to take the win. Rocky Shaw is going to take second. Armorless, yep, he's going to get through as well. 4th and 5th is going to be Corvald and Billy Bob, 2 of our Discord members that have just joined. And they're going out in round 1. I'm sorry to say, that is a disaster there for people. For Corvald especially, who's had a good run recently in Marbles.
It'll end at some time.
It's obviously come to an end now. Right here, right now. Well, I hope. I'm glad you joined tonight. There we go. Race 1 winner was Dognut, so it's definitely rigged for management so far, as tradition. Right, let's go back to the main menu. So you guys are going to get 10 million ISK, unfortunately, if you got knocked out. That is a shame. Sorry, Billy Bob, I could just seen your crying emoji in the thing. Yeah, that's a shame. As much as I don't like to rig it, I do like to see the people that are on Discord, if possible, get through, because it gives, it's that little bit of, they can cheer each other on sort of thing. Next group.
I did well last night.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see. Nim in this group, we've got Clam Snooters. I mean, at least you can cheer Rocky on now. Your fellow Scotsman, I guess.
Yeah.
Who we got in this one? We've got Bistel, Noir. Someone put bagpipes in here last night. They were quite funny. Tyler, after you've gone, someone started playing bagpipes. So in this group, we've got Nim, Clam Snooters, Bistel, Noir, and Tyler. Lots of familiar names in there. Let's get to the track, and let's get another 2 knocked out. Like I say, I think quite a few people are doing the incur. How many people are in there at the moment? We've got Amalus, Dante, John Taggart, Kelsey, Kiara. Is that Lakeman as well? Yeah, so there'll be quite a few coming over to marbles in a short while. Next month for the marbles, with the monthly marbles, I'll start this race. Next month, what I'm going to do, I've got a new idea. So what we're going to do for people that have joined in the last month, the monthly giveaways, what we'll do, there's going to be a separate race just for those people that have joined in that last month. And they're going to race for, like, I don't know, a set of implants or something like that. I can't remember who came up with the idea of this, but, like, to help the newer players, let's say, you know what I mean? So we're going to try something like that, possibly. All being well, and if I remember, we'll get on with that. And if people read their emails and so on, you know, and actually do register, we'll do that. Yeah, anyway, Bistel in the lead early in... This is Heat 3 of Round 1. We have 8 heats for Round 1, and then we'll get to the Round 2 and Round 3, and that's when the serious ISK starts to come in. And don't forget, if you get through to the top 10 shootout, you're guaranteed at least 100 million ISK, because the worst prize in there is about 130 million ISK in the top 10 shootout. The best prize, obviously, the Golem, about 1.5, 1.6 billion ISK now. I think it's gone up a little bit, which it always does whenever I choose a prize. Close battle for the lead. Tyler takes it, though, on the outside. We've got Bistel, Clam Snooters. Don't forget, at this point, you're just trying to secure your position. You're just trying to get through. It's not really a big deal at the moment. The ISK, the wins, 25 billion ISK, it's meh. It's like, okay, I've won a race, but I'm through to Round 2. That's the main thing. Noir Widow, Nim at the back. Nim falling behind quite badly at the moment. Nim is actually on Discord, I think. I'm sure he's in the music channel. But as usual, actually oblivious to what's going on anywhere else, because he never reads his email. Oh, no, he's not even in there now. Fair enough. He's fucking useless. I hope he reads. I hope he hears this later now. I fucking love it. Tyler in the lead. From Clam Snooters. No Widow. Your top 3 currently going through. Bistel fighting back though in 4th to try and get back onto the lead group, which he's done quite well actually. As we go into the penultimate lap, lap 5. Very quick races, quick fire races. These first few ones. When we get further in, obviously we get a bit more endurance, a bit more time to discuss matters and things that are going off, politics, education. Tyler in the... What am I on about? Tyler in the lead, but Clam Snooters is closing him down for that first place. All hell is breaking loose. A third as Bistel's now taken Noir, but Noir fights back on the inside, comes down the inside. Clam Snooters and Tyler battling for the lead. We'll have to keep an eye on both here. Nim looks like he's already going out, unfortunately, which is a shame for him, unless he can find some momentum down this back straight. Doesn't look good. Clam Snooters comes around the final corner. I think the top 3 settled, to be honest. I think Noir's had a bit of a rough nightmare there. Tyler coming to the line. Can he fight back to Clam Snooters for the win? No, he can't. They get through safely. Bistel's through. It's not even close for 3rd. Noir and Nim does come back on the last lap to take 4th, but unfortunately, it's a little bit too little, a little bit too late. Let me get these results written down. Knocked out in round 1 there. He's going to be Nim. So any chance of winning the Golem tonight has gone. It'd be nice to see someone win it tonight who really enjoy that prize. You know what I mean? Like Noir Widow. Shame to see you go out. A lot of the regulars going out already. You could be a random. It could be a really strange person that wins it tonight, because a lot of the regulars are going out already. A lot of the big names in the corp, the big hitters, the ones that are on every day and so on, they're the ones that are going out. Clam Snooters was the winner though. He'll be happy to see that. I know he's messaged me this week, saying he's working in, I think he's moved, is it Texas or something he's working in at the moment, so he's not going to be able to get on much. So hopefully he comes back and sees this. He's doing quite well. Right, this is the last group of 5, and then we've got a group of 4, because I had to, like I say, randomly choose some groups to only have 4 people in, just to even it out in the round 1 races. We've got Draco, we've got Zephyr, we've got Dajo. We have Old Taggart, or John Taggart, as many of you may know him. We've got Bug Peters. I haven't seen him for a while, to be fair, but he's entered the giveaway, so there we go. And just a reference as well, these are still moderated a little bit, these races. So if you enter on the monthly giveaway by clicking the Discord link, but yet you're not active in game, you won't get your prize. It's that simple. So just by, because people can click Discord links and not actually play the game, you know what I mean? So we have to be careful on that one, because you don't want someone winning the Golem who's not even been in the game for 6 years or something. Anyway, but so far that's not happened. So the next races go. Already on race 4. Excuse me. Dear God. I'll have a quick swig while we're on lap 1 while we follow these guys. There we go. Right. Clear the old throat. Draco in the lead. My God. Darjo in second. John Teggett third. Bug Peters and Zephyr are your top 5 currently. Will it stay the same? I doubt very much. In fact, it's already changed from what I can see. So, yep. Don't count your chickens on lap 2. You want to wait until lap 5 or 6. That's when you need to be making your move. Zephyr at the back, though. You don't want to fall behind too much. As we saw with Korvald a couple of races ago, you don't want to be too far back in these races because it's very hard to get back up to the lead group if you've fallen too far behind. There isn't long in these races. As you can see, we're already on lap 3. Already at half race distance. Darjo looking strong in the lead. Formidable, one would say. Draco, John Taggart, Bug Peters with some serious momentum. Zephyr's coming back into it as well. It's all kicking off for 2nd, 3rd, 4th and 5th. Darjo will look in his mirrors at this point and say, you guys keep battling behind, I'm happy. But Bug Peters is making a bid for freedom in 2nd. He had some serious momentum. Zephyr looked like he'd rejoined the party. Now looks like he's not at the party because he's falling back. Darjo still in the lead. John Taggart, Draco battling for 3rd. That's the important position, obviously, is your 3rd position. The 1st and 2nd positions, not so important. You're going to get through. You're safely through. The 3rd place is the danger zone. It's the important one. At the moment, it's not even a contest because John Taggart is falling backwards quite a lot. Zephyr's... I can't see how Zephyr can get back into this. He's nearly half the track behind. In fact, he's exactly half the track behind the leader now, which is a massive lead from Darjo, to be fair. One of the strongest performances. This is looking ominous. If Darjo can keep this performance up throughout the entirety of the marbles, he's going to absolutely walk it. So far, Darjo in the lead. Goes into the final lap. He's got that one in the bag. Unless his marble sets on fire, I can't see how Darjo can lose that one. So we're going to focus on 2nd, 3rd. Can John Taggart get back in it, or is it already over? I'm tempted to say it's already over, to be honest. I don't see how Draco and Bug Peters can lose that sort of gap they've got, but we have seen stranger things happen. Darjo comes around the final corner. It's a dominant victory. One of the most dominant marbles round 1 wins we've ever seen. Takes the lead. Could be almost be like track record pace, that. Draco takes 2nd. Bug Peters going to take 3rd. John Taggart with some late pace there at the end, but it's too little too late. That's your top 3. Your bottom 2 going out. Very straightforward race in the end, that one. Very, very straightforward race. 2.5 minutes, and it was done in the first minute, I'd say, to be honest. Knocked out in round 1. John Taggart. Zephyr. And our race 1 winner of Heat 4 was Darjo. Darjo Takis. Why do I always put a T in that? Darjo Takis. I apologise, Darjo. Not went on fire, nice. I need to keep my chat open for you, Darjo. Yeah, you see, I told you. What did you say last time when you met? You're like, you can't win out in these. Ah, no, look, you see, your look might have changed. If you keep that sort of performance up for rest at night, Jesus Christ. Right, so in this one, we've only got 4 marbles, because there's going to be, like I say, there's 2 groups I had to split down to 4. So there's only 1 person going to get knocked out in these groups. So you get a little bit of a buy in these ones, if you end up in one of these groups. Sort of. In this one, we've got Tyrion, AO, Padophile, and Turka. So we're just going to remove this down to 4 for this one. I've got 2 groups that go like this. Because we had 38 entries. I couldn't fit 38 into 8 heats, if you know what I mean. It just didn't work with any kind of maths. So I just thought, you know what? I'll make an executive decision. So in this one, top 3 go through. The last person. So basically, if you finish last in this one, you're out. And then after the next heats, we'll return to normal. So when you get through to round 2, I'll just quickly give you an idea. When you get through to round 2, obviously it would leave us with 6 people because 2 groups go into 1, which would leave us with 6, and then it would be -2 again, which would leave us with 4 and 4 for 8, -3, which takes us to 2 10s, 2 5s, which leaves us to the final top 10 shootout. If you understood that, then there's something wrong with you because it made no sense whatsoever. Oh God! Oh, sorry, I nearly died then. That sounded really educated from me. That kind of math stuff I did there, but it really wasn't. It made absolutely no sense. Well, I don't know. Maybe it did. Anyway, in the lead is it Tyrion? It is Tyrion, Padophile, AO, and Turka at the moment. Still plenty of time, Turka, to get back involved. I know you're on Discord with us. Am I still in it? I don't think he's raced yet, has he, Dante? I can't remember. No, he hasn't raced yet. It's not even his. He hasn't even raced yet. So yeah, Dante's getting ahead of himself. Am I still in it? He hasn't even raced yet. Tyrion in the lead. Padafal. It's a close affair up front. It's a close affair all through. Turkus come through into third. Don't forget, you've got to finish in the top 3. You can't finish last in this. If you finish last, you're going out. AO, as many will remember, one of the most successful monthly giveaway marbles races of all time. Having won a year's Amiga, every other prize that's going, every race. He's currently last, so he's not going so well in this one. Maybe it's the turn of the tide. Padophile in the lead. Turka, Tyrion, you top 3. Very close race so far. A lot closer than the last one where Darjo just disappeared. Tyrion storming through the middle. Excuse me. Padophile and Turka right behind, though, with Padophile taking the outside line. Turka switches to the inside. AO getting back involved as well. We've got a close affair in this one. This is the penultimate lap already. Lap 6 is about to begin. Although I say that, and Patophile's made a bid for freedom up front. He's gone. Wow. Where's Patophile pulled that pin from? So it's between you guys, basically. Tyrion, who looked like he was going to win it at one point, is now going to be last. As we go into turn 1 on the final lap. Patophile's got this one sewn up. I thought so, anyway, at least. AO's into second. Turka now third. Turkey, you've got to get in front of Tyrion or AO to get through. You're currently in last position. Padophile's going to take the win. Are we going to get another Discord user knocked out in the first race? Let's see. As we come off the final corner. Oh, he's going for it, though. It's going to be close. I think he's going to do it. Turka, I think you're going to take AO on the line. So you're going to knock AO out, who's one of the most successful Marbers racers. Turka knocks. There we go. We don't need to go into slow motion. He takes it. There's the result. Well done there, Turka. That was a nice steal on the line. Well done.
Nice one.
Yes, indeed. So we've actually got someone on Discord who's managed to get through round 1. And a little bit of a buy in that one as well, like I say, because there was not 2 positions to lose out in. So knocked out in round 1 was AO there. He'll be sad to see that. He's a surefire winner most of the time, is AO. Padophile was our race winner. He'll get a random prize worth 25 million ISK. But you guys in second and third, you don't win anything, but you're through to the next round. That's the most important bit. Right, so we go back to 5 marbles on this one. Let me just see who the names are for this one. We've got 3 more heats, then we're into round 2. So in this one, it's Blankston, who's managed to enter. We've got Did Good When. Will he do good now? You can't have a marbles race without saying stuff like that. Phobos is also in there. We've got Kelsey, who hopefully will be joining us soon from the incursions, and Jailer, who's also here. Everybody's favourite Russian, Jailer. There we go. Laps, the paperclip. We've got 5 bots again. Let's get that changed. Not 54. Let's get that changed. And let's crack on. Getting through these quite nicely tonight so far. I'm hoping my marbles works this week on the recording. It worked fine last night. So if we lose all these results, that'd be fun. Here we go. Let's crack on. Same again. Well, it's a bit different again. Back to normal. Top 3 go through. Bottom 2 go out. Because we've got 5 in this one. I think the next race is also a 4 race. It is, yeah. There's 4 people in the next one, and then 5 in the last one, and then we go through to round 2. So while that's just doing that, let me just check my recordings to make sure this is actually going well. It looks okay. It looks okay, I think. Why is there a VLC record clip there? Hello. Yeah, marbles looks fine, so that's good. Sorry, I was just checking that in the background. Just wanted to make sure it was recording okay, and it seems to be going well this time. So I think I fixed the issues that I was having a week or so ago. Thanks to Nvidia. Did good when in the lead. He's doing good now. Can he do good for the next 4 laps and stay in a good? No, I'll stop. Phobos takes the lead as he goes past the line. Blankston, Jailer, and Kelsey at the back. Jailer and Kelsey currently would be going out. Lots of big hitters going out in round 1 so far. Are Kelsey and Jailer going to join them? And when we say big hitters, we mean the people that you see online every day, the recognisable faces, the names that are on every single day. Some people are more casual, obviously, in the Corp. Some people play maybe 1 or 2 days a week, which is absolutely fine, of course. No problem with that. But the big hitters, the serious grafters in the Corp, the ones that are doing the projects, the ones that are donating the ore, the ones that are not contributing any tax because they've purchased a 0% tax week again. Those kind of members, those fucking assholes at back, Kelsey. Wham, if you're on, I think you're on Discord, Wham. You're a disgrace to the tax community. You can't even hear me. That's fantastic. Have to go to bed soon. Have some CPU problems. So I might be playing very little for a few days. Oh, good Turk. Hope you get them sorted, dude. Obviously, this replay will be up, so you can watch it on the replays channel to see if you get any further. Obviously, you got through round 1, so you've got round 2 and 3 and 4 to maybe get through. So watch the replay when you can. It'll be up later on. Good luck with the rest of it. Blankston, as we come to the final lap, so we need to concentrate now. So the final lap's about to begin. The top 3 are pretty secure at the moment, but it's not a big gap. So it's Blankston, Didgood, and Kelsey, top 3 going through. Jailer and Phobos would currently be going out. Phobos looking the least likely to get through, obviously being further behind. Can Jailer make a difference? Can he get back onto the back of Kelsey? At the moment, Didgood, Blankston, and Kelsey have got it. Phobos is getting a late run at the rear. We're coming to the final corner. Jailer's got some momentum going up the inside. Will he knock Kelsey out in the last corner? Kelsey would not be happy at that. We come across the line, it's not going to change. The top 3 remain the same. Jailer and Phobos, unfortunately, you guys are out in round 1. I am sorry to say. Right, let's get these results in. Race 1 winner is Blankston for that one. So that's a nice 25 million bonus prize coming your way. Like I say, in these positions, you can either take the ISK, you can take the random prize, whatever you want to do. Knocked out in round 1 was Jailer and Phobos. Your top 3 safely through to round 2 as we go to the next one. 2 more heats of round 1 to go. Like I said, this is going to be a 4 race one on this one again. So we've got Wham in this group. Wham's the first person in this group. We've got Fen Rishi. Who else we got? We've got Dante, who was just asked if he's still in it. Well, you are, because you haven't even raced yet. You might not be in a minute. And then we've got Blaze as well. So there's only going to be 4 races in this one. Like I said, I had to even the races out slightly with some of the numbers, because it was just an awkward number 38 to fit into 8 heats. Paperclip bots. We'll go back to 4 quickly, and we'll crack on. Oh, dear. That fucking emoji. Right, same again. Top 3 go through. Last place finisher. Normally there'd be 2 last place finishers, but in this one, just to make it even out in round 1, because I had 38 marbles and I tried to do 8 heats, and it just didn't work out, the maths obviously. So I just took 2 random groups and gave them only 4. So if you're in one of these groups, you almost get a little bit of a buy. You get a better chance of getting through, let's say, because there's only 1 dropout position. If you look at it that way, I guess you could say, well, it's the same odds really, but, we'll see. Fen Rishi in the lead, Blaze, Wham, and Dante. Dante at the back there currently with Wham. It's very close at the moment, though. Early days. So, Dante, you asked if you're still in it. You might not be in a minute if you stay where you are, so you need to get on with it. Wham will want to get through this. He's seen his good friend, inverted commas, Kelsey, get through round 1 safely. Wham will want to follow him through, and he's doing okay at the moment. He's in second, but that's a pretty poor exit, which allows Dante to storm through on the outside and take both of them. And can he take 3 in 1 straight? Nearly. He nearly takes 3 marbles in 1 straight there, does Dante. Gets himself into a good position. Wham already falling behind at the back. That's not a good sign, Wham. You need to get on with this a little bit. Fen, Dante, Blaze, and Wham. We'll have a bit bigger races in the next one because there'll be groups of 6, as I said. So there'll be, and then I think there's a group of another 6 later on. I can't remember how I've done the maths. But yeah, the races get a bit bigger as we go on. Obviously with bigger cash prizes. Dante now at the rear, who was looking good early on, is now at the rear. Wham's demoted him. Fen Rishi struggling up front, which allows Blaze to take the lead now. Like I say, not too important if you finish 1st or 2nd or 3rd, as long as you get through. Obviously nice to get a little bonus prize if you do finish 1st. Blaze really struggling off the final corner. That's one of the poorest exits we've seen for a while. But Dante and Wham are so slow behind, they haven't even really been able to take advantage of it that much. Fen has just gone off into the lead there with a huge lead at the start of lap 5. He has a poor exit as well, though. This could allow the group to close up for the finale on the final lap. Let's see. Blaze in the 2nd position. Dante switches back, takes it back from him. Wham still at the rear. Has he got anything left in the tank? If he has, needs to use it now because we are on the final lap. Fen Rishi in the lead. Looking good for the bonus 25 million ISK. Blaze closing him down in 2nd. Dante 3rd. Wham in 4th. Wham, if you've got anything left, needs to use it now. Not looking good. Oh, and he gets a pretty poor exit there off turn 2. I don't see how Wham can get through this one, but we have seen stranger things happen on the final corner. Fen Rishi's going to take it, I believe. Yes, he is indeed. It looks pretty straightforward. I don't see how Wham can close that gap. He's very slow at the back. Yep, unfortunately, it looks like Wham's going out in round 1. There we go. Unlucky Wham. You're out in round 1. I presume that means it's rigged. Knocked out in round 1 was Wham. Fen Rishi was the race 1 winner. He'll be happy to take a bonus. And then we are going to the final Heat 1 race. Let's go back to the main menu. Oh dear. Right. Add names. Let's have a look. We've got the last group in Heat 1 is Matt Richards, whose mother is bigger than other girls' mothers. Ashley
What I missed, I fell asleep.
Mikhailov. Just monthly giveaway. Kiara, you're also in this group.
Let's go.
The last group, Oxnard as well, you're in here. And we also have Sane Kinson, the last person to get entered into this group. This is the last Heat 1 race. Let's go. The paperclip bots, we're going to put 5 back on. The last Heat 1 race. Good luck, folks. Don't forget, you've just got to get through into round 2 for your chance to get a step closer towards winning the golem. Some good prizes tonight, actually. We'll go through them when we get to the top 10 shootout, but there's some really good prizes in that top 10. Let's crack on. The last Heat 1 race, remember, top 4 go through, bottom 2 get knocked out. So make sure you're in that top positions to get through. Matt Richards with an early lead. Sane right there as well. Doesn't really matter until lap 2 or 3 when it starts to settle down. Who have we got now? Let's have a look. Just going to check some things. Let me just put your names back on so you can see them while I just minimise a second. If it'll let me. There we go. Yeah, so Matt Richards taking an early lead. The most dominant performance we've had so far was Darjo, who just simply walked away with it. Matt Richards looking to emulate that as he moves into the lead, but Kiara's coming with him a little bit, as is Ashley there in third. Ashley also a very successful partaker in our marbles events over the last few months. He's won quite a few officer modules from what I remember as Ashley, so he'll be looking to get through to the final top 10 shootout, which has actually got, I believe, 2 more officer mods in, so... Oxnard in 4th, Sane at the back, who looked good early on, is he was in 2nd position early on. He's dropped right back. Early days still. We're almost halfway through, but still plenty of time. The danger zone's only just in front of him, so he's not out of it yet. Matt Richards though, looking to just cakewalk this one through. Very poor exit off the final corner there from Matt, so not quite as dominant as he would have hoped for as he comes into lap 4. As the pack is closing up very quickly. Kara and Ashley right on the back of him now. If they work together, they can really take Matt. They can swamp Matt here into the next corner, and it looks like it's exactly what they're going to do. They both go past on the outside. There we go. Kara switches to the inside, takes the lead with a nice little cut back there. Ashley switches back on the outside. Can he do anything in the comments? Yes, he does. Ashley takes the lead. It doesn't matter. As long as you're in 1st, 2nd, 3rd, you're going through. Oxnard in 4th. We're on to the penultimate lap already. Sane really struggling. Sane's having a bad time at marbles lately. I don't know what he keeps doing with his marble or which one I keep picking for him, but he's always at the back miles behind. I think you're already out of this one, Sane, because you're almost half the course behind, to be honest. So it's the battle for 4th, really, now. Ashley, Matt and Oxnard, your current top 3. Oxnard hits the wall on the exit, gets a pretty bad exit, as does Ashley, really. Kiara's still there with some momentum in this last lap. Has he got anything left in the tank now? If he has, he needs to use it. He goes up the inside, takes himself into 3rd. Oxnard switches back. Kiara then switches back, gets a bit of a contact there. It's going to be close, this one, who gets through. Matt Richards still in the lead, but struggling, limping home. Ashley could take the win here. Kiara going up the inside, one last bid to try and get through. The top 4 are so close. This could be anyone as we come across the line. Oh, it's going to be the top 3, though, that we saw. Kiara's going to get knocked out, along with Sane. That's it. It's over. Wow.
Yeah, I would like to get a ref. There was some foul play on that turn.
It was disgusting, to be honest.
where I got bounced 3 times. There was some collusion going on in this marbles game. We need to get the refs to look into this.
Some people take it far too serious. That's the thing, you know what I mean? Like they'll do anything to win. They're just disgusting, and it's always the same fucking culprits. Ashley barging fucking people out of the way. Disgusting it is. To be fair, I don't know if he ever has done that, but anyway, he's getting accused of it. But there we go. Right, we're on to round 2. We're on to round 2. Different track. We usually go to the Delta for round 2, so we'll do it again. So now I need to get the names in for round 2. We have slightly few more marbles in these races. It is 6 now. So we're going to add another slot. Who is in the first races then? So we've got Kralek, who got through his race 1 race. We have Taz, who also got through nice and safely. He's there in this round 2 race. We've got Lakeman, who was a race 1 winner. Of course he was. If Lakeman wins this tonight, I'm resigning from CEO. Armillus, who also got through. We have Corval, who got knocked out. Rocky Shaw, the other Scotsman, he's also trying to get through. He's in round 2. And then we had Dognut, who was also a race 1 winner. Yeah, come on, Rocky. That's from Corval right there. So that's the next 6. They're going to round 2, different track. We have 6 people in this one. So a different track for round 2. That's got to be Kelsey for sure. It is Kelsey indeed. So we're into the first heat of round 2. We have 4 heats in round 2. So it was 8 going to 4, going to 2, going to 1. That's how it works. 6 laps. In fact, no, what was it? We usually do 7 for this one. 7 laps on the Delta. Let's go. Laps go up slightly as we go along. For round 3, the laps will be a little bit longer, and then we have the grand finale, obviously, coming up, which will be a little bit of a longer race, where there'll be 10 of you battling for a golem. And various other prizes. If you get into the top 10, you can't really lose, to be honest. I mean, none of you lose anyway. It's a free entry. All you do is tick a box on Discord, and you're guaranteed to win at least 10 million ISK, even if you get knocked out in round 1. So no one really loses. Everyone gets something. Taz, with an early lead. I'm expecting this one to be a close race, because none of you guys in your heats really dominated, to be honest. Dognut was a little bit dominant, but not too far in front. The most dominant we saw was Darjo, like I say. Darjo just absolutely walked his race 1. So if he can do that in race 2, he'll be laughing. Taz and Dognut up front. Rocky Shaw. So remember, in this one, it's the top 4 that go through again. So they will lose 2 more marbles in these. Yeah, so it's the top 4. I'm just double checking that in the background. Apologies for the dodgy camera, weren't there? Why don't I just put it onto the monitor? Questions were asked. So yeah, top 4 go through. Bottom 2 go out. Rocky's in the lead at the moment, holding it up there for the Scots, as Corval's already been knocked out, unfortunately. Dognut second, Taz third, and Armillus in 4th currently. Lakeman and Kralek are at the back. There's plenty of time. It's a long race, this one, even though it's a short track. 7 laps, there's still plenty of time to get back involved. Round 2, well underway. 4 heats in round 2. Rocky Shaw across the line, looking good so far. Very steady up front, nice, stable, consistent pace. Dognut's right there with him. Taz also there. Armillus closing up now. He's going to take the 3rd position by the looks of it. He does. He goes past Taz on the outside. Kralek, who looked very good in round 1, is struggling a little bit at the back in round 2. But again, we're just over half race distance. Plenty of time yet. Rocky Shaw now being challenged for the lead. Dognut. Don't forget, if you're in a round 2 race, so if you get knocked out in round 2, you get 25 million ISK, and if you win a race in round 2, it's a 50 million ISK bonus. So the stakes start to ramp up a little bit as you get through the races. So you want to be starting to win some races, making sure you're getting through. But in round 2, at least you're going to get 25 mil if you get knocked out, not just 10. Rocky Shaw takes the lead back from Dognut. Armillus safely in 3rd, but the group behind is very close. The danger zone's right there where Taz is, and he's fallen into it because Kralek's just taken him. But Lakeman on the outside with some momentum could take them both in one corner, and looks like he's going to. There he does, round the outside. Rocky Shaw, lap 6 begins. We've got the penultimate lap underway. Rocky Shaw, Dognut, Armillus, top 3. Lakeman's now into 4th position, would knock the bottom 2 out, but they're coming back. Taz fighting back with some pace down the inside. We're going to keep an eye on the leaders as well, because Rocky and Dognut are going at it somewhat in the lead. Calm down, lads. It's round 2. We don't want to see any of that. Armillus is looking in front going, I'll just sit and watch you guys for a moment, because I can see a marble setting on fire in a second. The final lap begins. Rocky Shaw starts. It's very close, this one, actually. Very, very close. It could be anyone getting through and getting knocked out at this rate. Taz and Lakeman currently would be going out, which would be a shame. Rocky Shaw looks like he might have this one sewn up, unless he loses momentum. He's taking an inside line, which is going to cost him time on the exit. This could allow Dognut to come back at him, which it does. Dognut's right there. Armillus, the group in the background is very close. Taz now takes it. It'd be Lakeman and Kralek currently going out. Side by side for the leaders, we come across the line. Dognut's done it on the outside, but Rocky comes back on the outside. They're safely through. Armillus and Taz, Lakeman and Kralek both going out. That's your result.
God damn it.
Kralek never really in that one there from the start, to be honest. He never really managed to get anywhere near that one. So we have a race 2 winner, which is Dognut. So that's race 1 winner, Dognut, and now a race 2 winner. So Dognut looking like he's on form tonight. Knocked out in round 2 is Lakeman, who was a race 1 winner. He at least got something from this. And then Kralek at the back, who never really got involved in that one, like I say. Didn't really feature in that one. Let me just note this down, so I've got it all noted down, just in case the replay goes corrupt for some reason again. Right, back to the main menu. Welcome to the late joiners. Hope the incursions and so on went well.
Wasn't bad at all.
Glad to hear it. So in this race, we've got Clam Snooters, who was a race 1 winner. We have Bistel, who got safely through his race 1 heat. Tyler Rena also managed to get through. Nothing special, but managed to get through. Draco. Draco got through. Excuse me. And then Darjo, who was utterly dominant, one of the most dominant marbles race ones we've seen. Darjo got through. Is that an omen for the future? We'll see now. We'll see what happens now, Darjo. That's your next 6 for Heat 2. Back to the Delta. There we go. Let's crack on with it again. Same again. Top 4 through, bottom 2 out. We're going to start this one pretty quickly and get on with it. 7 laps again. Good luck, everyone. Bistel going backwards on the line there before he sets off. Very strange. Not seen that before. Actually, no, I did once. We saw that. Someone set off the wrong way. It doesn't really matter ultimately, though. Everyone gets a chance. Darjo.
Better or worse than earlier?
Shit, to be honest. As I said, I wish I had gone to sleep.
Oh, yeah, there it is.
I wish I had gone to sleep. Darjo straight into the lead. So Darjo absolutely dominated race 1. One of the biggest gaps we've seen on the paperclip track. He's now on the Delta.
Totally.
And look at this now. He's already gone. Darjo, what have you had for breakfast today? Seriously.
Beans.
What have you had for breakfast, Darjo? Because you're way in the lead at the moment already. Bug Peters in second. It's Draco, Bistel, Tyler and Clam Snooters at the back. But Darjo setting off like he did in race 1. Exactly what he did in race 1. Almost like he's got a speed boost at the moment.
He ate his Blitzkrieg flicks this morning.
Indeed. He's going through. He's through the second to last corner now. The last corner. Chill with soundboard tonight if you can.
Check that man's balls for steroids.
Darjo in the lead. Bug Peters second. Draco, Tyler is right there. Bistel and Clam Snooters. Clam Snooters already falling behind as we start lap 3. Darjo again. Still, we'll just wait and see what happens now in this one really, because it's pretty stable at the moment. Darjo's lost a bit of time. Bug Peters is closing up in second position. Okay. It's closing up for the lead. I don't think Darjo will be too worried until he gets through. There's a massive gap to third, so these 2 guys have just walked off with it at the moment. So you need to finish, like I say, top 4. At the moment, Draco will be doing that. Well, Bistel's right there on the inside. Darjo's still in the lead. We'll keep an eye on both. Clam Snoot is well out of it at the moment. Won his race 1 race, but it's not looking good in race 2. Looks like he only bought 1 set of tyres for this because they've definitely worn out, whatever happened. Bistel currently will be knocked out as well. Darjo re-establishing his dominance as he pulls away now, nearly half the pit straight in front of Bug Peters, who looks to be floundering a little bit. Maybe you got a bit carried away there, Bug, but your pace is definitely dropping off. Man, you're saying that. Darjo's is as well. Draco's catching up in third. Maybe they've saved something for later on. Clam Snoot is well out of it at the back. I can't see how Clam's going to close that gap, so I think we've already lost 1 marble from this. And Bistel also not looking good. Not looking good. Tyler, Draco, Bug and Darjo all closing up together and looking like they've got pace. Mediocre exit there for Tyler. Gives Bistel a chance, possibly. Lap 6, the penultimate lap. Darjo, Bug Peters, Draco and Tyler, your top 4 currently will be going through. Nothing really exciting happening so far in this race. It's not like the last one. It's very stable. All the gaps are pretty consistent, which is okay. If you're in the top 4, you're happy to see that. You just want to get through. Darjo comes to start the final lap. He's going to make it back-to-back wins. He dominated the first race. He's controlled this one. He's pulling away on the last lap. I can't see anyone's going to catch him now. Bug Peters second. Draco. And we've got Tyler and Bistel, who are closing it up together. So we could have a battle for 4th position, the last person through. Darjo, yep, you've got this one in the bag. That's 2 out of 2. Is he going to do an AO and get a hat-trick? We've only ever had 1 hat-trick in the marbles races. Darjo's currently on a 2-win streak now when he takes this one. There he goes, across the line. Well controlled, Darjo. That's race 2 win. That's a 50 million prize for you. Bug Peters second, Draco and Bistel. Bistel did actually take Tyler on the last lap, so Tyler really faltered on that last lap there, and Bistel manages to get through, knocking Tyler and Clam out. Pretty straightforward race. Nothing spectacular happened in that one, but if you are at Darjo, you are very happy because you just won a back-to-back wins, which is very nice. Let me get these results down. Race 2 winner is Darjo, looking ominous at the moment, ominously good. Tyler.
What are the bonuses for the track wins, or are there bonuses?
Yeah. So if you win a heat 1, which some people did, obviously you get a 25 million random prize. If you 50 for round 2, 75 for round 3, and obviously round 4 is just the main prizes.
Oh, delightful!
So Darjo at the moment is already on 75 mil because he's won his race 1 and race 2. Tyler Rena, you got knocked out unfortunately there, so you'll be receiving 25 million for getting knocked out, as will Clam Snooters, who was a race 1 winner. So, yep, on we go. Heat
Ooh.
3 of
Oh,
round
Mr.
2.
Snooters.
Shoot me, daddy.
Heat 3 of round 2. We have Tyrion, who safely got through. He didn't do anything special in race 1, but he made it through. We've got Padophile, who was a race 1 winner. Turker, who just scraped through. Tyrion! Who just scraped through. Blankston was a race 1 winner, makes it through safely. Who else do we have? We had Did Good When, who did good then in race 1.
We did that.
Kelsey also made it through safely. There's your next 6. Let's get them into the race. The Delta, let's go. So, same again, top 4 through, bottom 2
I'm
out.
gonna take my dogs for a walk, and I'm going to bed. See you guys later. Bye
Have a
bye.
good do.
Bye
Catch you later.
bye. Sayonara.
Right, here we go. Same again, top 4 through, bottom 2 out. So let's crack on, see what happens. Maybe a bit more of an exciting race than the last one, because the last one was probably one of the most boring marbles races I've ever seen in my life. Which is fine. It's fine. If you're Darjo in the lead, you want it to be as boring as possible, because he just dominated that one again. So Darjo going for the hat trick. You'd be the second person ever to get a hat trick if you won the next one. So history in the books here to be written. Tyrion, in an early lead there, taking a big lead. But he doesn't have much luck in marbles, to be honest. Tyrion, I'm going to give him his due. He does not have much luck in marbles. So maybe tonight's his night. He's storming in the lead at the moment. He's doing a Darjo. He's gone. Kelsey comes through into second, though, and says, hang on a minute, fucking rein it in, Kelsey. Turn it fucking in. I'm coming after you, son. I'm coming after him. And he is. He is coming after him.
E-cards.
Langston, Turker, Padophile, and Did Good When. Padophile and Did Good When currently in the danger zone, but there's still plenty of time to go. We're only on lap 3. Well, some are. Some are on lap 3. Some are still on lap 2. There we go. Everyone's on lap 3 now. Tyrion taking a very strange line down the back straight, but it's working at the moment because he's absolutely honking it home. Tyrion! There he goes. Look at the lead he's got. Wow.
He's
Tyrion.
sent everybody else to sleep, hasn't he, with
Yeah,
his stories? And
he's
things
bored
he's
him to
doing
death on the start and finish line. Didn't even know race were taking part.
Crafty son of a bitch. I'll tell you about the time I raced in a race.
The tactics are working, Tyrion. Whatever you've done, the tactics are working because you are currently.
This series I'm reading has 16 books, and
Look
I'm
at
going to
this.
read all of them.
He's
to
got
you
the
right
entire
now.
straight to himself. Turker in second position. Kelsey and Blankston would currently be through. Did Good When he's not doing good at the moment. He's in 5th. And Padophile at the back looking like he's struggling for any pace whatsoever. He pretty much scraped through round 1, Padophile, I believe.
It's time for Did Good When to do better now.
Let me just check if
Oh.
Padophile did scrape through or not.
Oh.
No, he actually won race 1, Padophile, so he's not showing good in this one. We saw that from Clam Snooters, though. Clam Snooters won his race 1 race and really struggled in the second one. It's repeating itself with Padophile, who's now a long, long way behind. But a long, long way in front is Tyrion, almost half the track in front to some extent. Depends where you look at it on the circuit. Ridiculous lead Tyrion's got. You can't lose that now, surely, Tyrion. Blankston and Kel, look at this behind though. The next 4 are all together, and the danger zone's right there at the back. Turker's currently in that. Did Good When's taken him, but Turker fights back on the outside, getting a good run across the line. That'd be an epic photo finish going across the line there, but Turker would just steal it as he moves into 4th. Tyrion still in the lead. That one's done and dusted unless he sets on fire. Kelsey in second. Would be happy to just get through. I'm pretty sure we'll just take second place at this point. Not really fussed about anything else. Blankston and Did Good When are your current top 4. Patophile's getting back into this at the back. He has actually closed up quite a bit. But is it going to be too little too late as we start the final lap? I'm not sure if Patophile can close that. Actually, he is. He could. Patophile's back in this now. Suddenly, it's gone from being a certainty that Patophile was out. He has a chance to get through suddenly. He's saved some late race pace here, and he's using it well, although it's just curbed his charge a little bit there. Blankston and Kelsey battling. Kelsey's struggling, limping home here. He's got to be careful. The danger zone's right behind him. 4th place, Did Good When and Turker are going to be side by side here over the line, I think. It's going to be very close. Who's going to get through? No, Did Good When's got a good exit. Patophile has got some late race pace, but it's too little too late, Patophile. Very close finish in the end at the rear. You can see there. Less than nearly a second between the last 3. But Tyrion absolutely dominated that race.
That he made in
Tyrion!
There we go. Tyrion dominates it. Who else got through? I know that was almost as good as Darjo's race 1 win. So Tyrion putting himself right into contention there for a possible Golem win tonight. Turker, unfortunately, you're getting knocked out, sir. There, you didn't quite make it through there, which is a shame. Let me just find you on this list. Where has everyone gone? This is concerning. Where have you gone on my list? There we go. Turker, you're knocked out in round 2. You'll get a prize of 25 million ISK, like I say, if you got knocked out. Same with Padophile, who was a race 1 winner. He'll also receive a prize worth 25 million ISK. Or a bonus 25 million ISK. Race menu, back to it. This will be the last round 2 heat, and then we're already into round 3. Wow, what a quick event this has been. Wow, that is really quick. Actually, we already done 3 heats for round 2. That's insane. Round 2, round 2, round 2. Yeah, we have. That's crazy. So in this one we have Fenrishi. I think this is going to work out right. I just need to make sure my maths are going right here. Fenrishi. Dante is also in this one. We've got Blaze.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Blaze and Rax as it is. Matt Richards. This should work out numbers-wise, hopefully. I just need to hold my breath a second here, make sure it does. Ashley. Yeah, it does. Then Oxnard. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're all good. Ashley and Oxnard. Oxnard, a new member. He'll be happy to see himself through. And don't forget, in this one, this is the last Heat 2 race. You get through this one, you're in round 3. So, yeah. Top 4 all important in this one.
Don't die.
Here we go. Last race of Heat, round 2 Heat 4. Here we go. It's Fenrishi starting off in the lead. Top 4 go through. Bottom 6 go. Bottom 2 go out. Let's see what happens in this one. And then we have, for round 3, just so people know before we get into this one a little bit. Round 3, we have 8 marbles in 2 groups. 8 marbles in 2 groups. And then we'd lose 3 from each of those races, which would leave us with the final 10, top 10 shootout.
Oh, beautiful.
So, yeah. Oh. No, I just need a drink there, sorry. Fenrishi in the lead, Matt Richards, early days. Sorry if it can work, I'm trying to not sneeze. Dante coming through on the inside to take second place now. Ashley, Blaze, and Oxnard at the back. But I don't want to say too much of Leon, because Paterfal looked like he was out of that. I mean, ultimately he did get knocked out in the last race, but he was so far behind at one point. I didn't think he was even going to feature in it. But we came across the line and he's nearly got through. So yeah, as long as you don't lose too much time at the rear, you're okay. A gap already opening up at front between with Dante and Fen, who are pulling away from the rest at the moment. So if them two can work together up front and not bash each other about so much, they might have already secured their positions, because we're already on lap 4. These races go so fast. Lap 4 begins.
I was muted, so you couldn't hear the whipping sounds to make it go fast.
Oh, Jesus, he's dying.
That's fine. Ashley in third, Blaze, Matt, and Oxnard are your bottom 4 at the moment. But as long as you're in the top 4, you're going through.
Everybody loves the bottom. Go on, boys.
Matt Richards trying to get himself out the danger zone, trying to overtake Blaze on the outside, switches back, takes him on the outside, comes back to the inside. Can he make it work? As they go across the line, they're side by side. Matt Richards does take up the inside, knocking Blaze out. Oxnard currently not featuring in this one. Maybe he's saving something for the finale. Dante's taking the lead from Fen with 2 laps to go as we come across the line. So Dante and Fen looking good up front at the moment. Unless they drop off a cliff, I don't see how they can lose that lead. Fen, though, is struggling a little bit, to be honest. Since Dante's passed him, it's like he's lost a little bit of heart in this one. Fen, you don't need to win it. You just need to get through. 2nd, 3rd, or 4th, dude. Don't worry. Dante's pulling away with this one, doing a Tyrion and just absolutely dominating it. Doing a Tyrion and a Darjo. So there's 3 marbles currently. Dante, Tyrion, and Darjo look like the favourites at the moment, because they've got some serious marble pace in these. And Dante's showing this. Look at the lead he's pulled since he passed him. Only a lap ago he passed him, and now he's so far in front. Fen, as I say, is struggling. Fen looked really good early on, and he's about to lose a position to be knocked out, possibly. So Fen, the last lap begins. Dante's got this one in the bag at the moment, unless anything happens. Ashley 2nd, Fen 3rd. He's still in it. Fen's regained some of his composure there. I think he's realised that it doesn't matter about the win necessarily now. You just need to get through. And I think he sort of thought, you know what? Let's not get too downbeat. Matt Richards is out this one at the moment. Can't see how he's getting back in it. It's too little too late. Dante's going to win it. Fen has recovered a little bit, and he's still in that position. It currently be Oxnard and Matt would be your last two who would not make it through. Oxnard's still got a chance of it. Matt Richards is out of this one. Can Oxnard do anything in the final corner? He's right there. Oh, he's got some late pace. It's going to be close with Blaze, but it's not enough, unfortunately. Oxnard and Matt Richards was really struggling at the back there. He's getting knocked out. Unlucky there. So we have Dante, race 2 winner. Where is that? Race 2 winner. Yeah, race 2 winner Dante. There we go. And Oxnard and Matt Richards. Unfortunately, you guys are both going out, which is a shame for you both. But you did win race 1, Matt, so you got something. And Oxnard, you're going to get 25 mil. It's not the end of the world. I'm pretty sure you're a newish player as well, Oxnard. So it's going to help you out somewhat. Right. Add names. This one we need 8. Let me see who's going to go into these groups now. So we have Taz, who again has done nothing significant so far, but he's been there. He's got through. We've got Armillus again, who's not really done anything significant, but he's through.
Oh, I'm significant.
We've got Rocky Shaw, who's been cheered on by Corvald for Scottish Pride. Dognut, who won race 1 and race 2. So 2 people could go for hat-tricks here in this. Yeah, that's cool. We could have Darjo or Dognut getting hat-tricks here.
What's the dog doing?
Bistel is also through.
Ah,
He managed to squeeze through in the last ring. Draco Falcor. You're also going to that one. And then we have Darjo. So two of the hat-trick possibilities are in this same heat. So that's pretty interesting. Dognut and Darjo. Let me just double check this. Yeah, so it should be them. Bug, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think it works out. Just double checking this before we go into this one because I'm not sure I've got the things right here. Taz, Armillus, Rocky, Dognut, Bistel. Oh, it's Oxnard. Oxnard got knocked out, didn't he? I left him on there somehow. I think I skipped his name there. Let me just sort this out. So it was Bistel and between Draco and Bistel. So Bistel, Draco, and that should be Bug Peters in there instead of Oxnard. There we go, sorted. I knew there was a mistake there. There was one extra marble come from somewhere. So, race 3. Which track should we do? I'm going to do Sabre again. We did that one last time. It's okay, but what should we do? I might want something a bit longer. I might do the circuit. I haven't done that for a bit. Yeah, let's do the circuit. So two round 3 heats. Got to finish in the top 5 to go through. Top 5 and you're in the top 10 shootout. Longest track this one. I don't remember the mountains being in background on this last time we did it, but anyway, longest track. Hopefully gives us a good race this one. I'm not sure how it'll work, but we'll see. We'll see. We used this for the finale once. We're going to do 8 laps on these because it's is it a longest track? Yeah, 8 laps will do on these, I think. Let's go. So if you win this one, if anyone wins one of these races, 75 million this random prize will be coming your way. If you get knocked out, you get 50 mil. And to get knocked out, you'd have to finish in the bottom 3. So top 5 go through to the top 10 shootout. There's 2 groups. And there's chances in this one of the second ever hat-tricks. AO's done the hat-tricks before. He's the only person ever to do it in the marbles. We've got Darjo and Dognut, who are both on 2 race win streaks at the moment. If they win this, either of them will end up with a hat-trick, which will be nice for them. Doesn't really mean anything. It's just a nice little stat to have. So I'm not sure how this one's going to go. We have used this one in the past. We used this for a grand finale once to win the Arc, from what I remember, which was a big giveaway we did last year, which was never claimed. Hopefully this gives us a good race, a nice close side-by-side action race, because there's not too many places where you can lose too much time. So we'll see how it goes. I've took a bit of a risk with this one. There are other tracks that we tend to use to see what happens, and usually give some chaos. But I've taken a bit of a risk with this one to see. I'm just hoping that people don't just finish in a straight line sort of thing all the way through. That's good though. They are splitting up there. Yeah, it looks okay. They are splitting up. So 8 laps of this. We've already done lap 1, and to lead the first lap was Taz. Taz comes across the line in the lead. Like I say, not done anything really significant so far. But he's there when it counts. That's the thing. As long as you're in the you could get all through these races, not win one of them, and get to the top 10 shootout and still win the golem. So that's what counts.
Just give me the money now.
Just give him the money now. Taz stakes his intentions there as we hear. Taz in the lead still. They're all close. It's going to be a close race. That's the
Call
thing.
on my shot.
You can't really lose too much time in these, so you can't fall behind too much. It's all about placing your marble in the right line, making sure you don't lose momentum and things like that. But there's easy opportunities to defend. Bistel in second, as he has been since the start. Draco's right there. Darjo in fourth, or was, as Dognut's taking him. The 2 hat-trick contenders battling there side by side, as you see. Taz looks like he's pulled a little bit of a lead there. He has. We're going to go in close. It's quite hard to see where people are. There we go. But then loses the lead. You can see it's very close. The slipstream means everything. There's no real chance to gap on this. I don't think we're going to see anyone dominate these races because the slipstream is just far too powerful. And you can see there, Taz had a little bit of a lead, but the top 4 are now all side by side, and you can see there some going on the outside, some going in the inside. Taz stays in the middle. Which line's going to work out best? Doesn't really change anything there. It'd be very close at this rate if it finished like this as we go across the line to start lap 3. Plenty of time for things to change. Draco looking to the inside line. Will this help or hinder him? What the hell was that? A bird just flew over the screen that I've never seen before in Marble. I didn't know they existed. That scared the shit out of me, to be honest. Taz in the lead, takes an inside line. It's going to compromise his exit, as it does, and you can see that allows Draco in second place. Dognut's now moved to third, also on the inside line. They're so close together, it's unbelievable. Taz controlling the pace at the moment, in the position he would like to be in at the finish.
Giggity.
At the back, Armillus.
Oh,
What is that? There's something flying around there. Anyway, Armillus at the back, who's been there since the start. Is he just biding his time?
I'm
Press
just
B.
chasing everybody naked.
There's something saying press B flying around. What does B mean?
Who knows?
Oh, it's the auto camera. I don't want to press B. I want to do it myself. Good vibes. That's fantastic. That's a take on Goodyear tyres. That's brilliant. Taz in the lead. Still.
Darjo's
So it's not really changing too much. So maybe we've picked a wrong track here. Maybe once you get in your position. Although saying that, Dognut's come through from 5th and he's now 2nd. So you can make positions in this. I think Taz is just choosing the right lines at the moment. And if he stays on them defensive lines, which he is doing, it doesn't matter how fast the marble is behind. Look, you see he's going to block Dognut there, look. Dognut's gone to the inside. Taz is saying you're not doing it. And it doesn't matter how fast the marble is behind. See there, look. You see how he blocked? That was a perfect example right there. Taz was on the right line to block him there, to stop him getting through. No matter how fast they're going, Taz is doing some extreme defensive work up front.
Come on, Taz.
So
Do
it's
your
working at the
structure
moment.
before.
Don't forget,
You don't need to do it
top
again.
5. Don't forget, top 5.
Call me Jackie.
Top 5 are going through. Bottom 3 get knocked out, which we're currently with Darjo, Bug Peters, and Armillus. So you guys need to crack on with this a little bit at some point. We're already approaching half race. In fact, we're coming up to half race distance right now. Taz still in the lead. He's led since lap 1. No one's been able to overcome him so far. Dognut, who did make a challenge, with that challenge fell back to 4th. Still in the position to get through, but has definitely hindered his chance to win the race. Pretty straightforward so far. Like I say, it's good defensive work from Taz has kept him in the lead, but it only takes one slip and the whole group will be past him, I think, to be honest. So Taz, it's safe, but it's also worrying. Because one mistake and that whole group's coming past you. Because they'll just... Here we go. Look, so Rocky's going to the inside. The Scottish Pride is to the inside now. Moving into second position. Can he hold it? Yes, he can. So Rocky's now in second position. He's taking up the challenge of Taz. Looks to the inside. Different line to Taz. Draco on the outside is going to have the momentum here. This is going to be close. There's collision. Taz has now lost the lead. Taz, finally someone's overtaken him. And there we go. Like I say, once he's overtaken by one person, the rest are going to come through. But then he retakes it on the inside. Taz retakes it on the inside there, placed his marble well there, and got some momentum on the outside. Dognut's moved back into second position. Darjo, the other hat-trick chance, is nowhere to be seen at the back, unfortunately, along with Armillus. Bug Peters also not in it at the moment. Very close race up front at the moment then. No breakaways. It's a proper circuit race, this one. I thought we'd try something different rather than the chaos we usually have at round 3. Taz in the lead. Looked like he'd lost the lead and did lose the lead, dropped to 3rd place at one point, but then stormed down the inside and took the position back. Draco, Falcor and Dognut challenging though once again. Rocky, who was looking like Pride of Scotland, was going to take the lead. It did take the lead for a very short time and then was demoted back to 4th place. Has lost some momentum since that. Possibly needs Corval to cheer him on here because 6 laps done, or 6 laps started. He's starting to fall behind a little bit, but there's every chance he can close back up. And does so right away. So, Taz stays on the outside, tries a different line. Draco up the inside. Will this result in an overtake? It does. And does he block on the exit? He does. This time, Draco gets it done. A lap ago, he didn't manage to get the exit right. This time, he has done. Taz has now fallen to 2nd place, and Draco has taken. But then Taz comes back up the inside again. Taz really doing God's work here. He's not made it quite work, but he's really aggressive. Taz by far and away the most aggressive marble out there right now when it comes to attacking or defending.
It's just
Unfortunately, that time it's not worked out for him as well as it did the last lap. So Draco's now pulled a little bit of a lead. And Rocky is right there as well, back in 4th position. Taz, can he regroup now? So he's done all the defensive work. Has he got any serious pace left? Because he needs to use it now to get back in front of Draco. It doesn't really matter. Top 5 to go through. But I'm sure he'd like to win the race, to be honest. He looks aggressive enough. So Dognut at the moment looks like the only one who's going to possibly take the hat-trick because Darjo and Armillis are struggling for pace. No matter what happens up front, Darjo and Armillis cannot get involved. One person who has is Bug Peters. He's come through. He looked out of it a minute ago and he's now in 5th position. He would actually get through. Draco to the inside, Taz up the inside. Dognut's going to get some momentum off the corner. Can't do anything with it. Yes, he can. He switches to the inside. He doesn't get stuck behind. Dognut switches to the inside. Taz coming to defend again. Look, Taz is defending against everyone. Can they do anything with it? They come off the corner. It stays pretty much the same there. Dognut moves into 2nd. Taz in 3rd. Bistel's moved back into 5th, demoting Bug to 6th. But they're side by side in the background, so it could all change. Draco in the lead from Dognut. Rocky Shaw now staking his claim, trying to get past Taz, but Taz defensive once again. Will not. He hasn't got the ultimate pace, Taz, but he's got the elbows. That's for sure. He doesn't want to let anyone past. Taz in 3rd position. Rocky Shaw 4th. They would all get through currently, so they'd be happy just to stay there. Armilla's still at the back, not really done anything in this race so far. We are on the penultimate lap. You've got one more lap to get involved. Darjo's starting to make a move in 7th, has closed up to the group in front. It's Draco and Dognut side by side as we go into the final corner. Dognut tries a move, thinks better of it, re-switches back in line for the straight, thinks about, maybe I cost myself too much time. Do I really want to win this race now, or do I just want to finish 2nd and get through? That's the question you've got to ask yourself now as we go into the final lap. Dognut has got some pace though, and he could win the hat-trick. Like I say, if he wins this, it will be the 2nd ever hat-trick in our marbles races. At the back, Bistel, Darjo coming through now on the outside. Darjo's going to try and take 2 in 1. Does it work? Not quite, but he's taken 1. He's up the inside of Bistel, so Darjo's staking his claim finally. He's finally getting involved in this race. There he goes, into 5th position, but he loses out on the exit and he's going to lose 2 positions, so it's all kicking off behind. Draco in the lead, Dognut in 2nd. Dognut's got an amazing run up the inside. Is he going to try and battle for the lead? Yes, he is, and he takes the lead. Dognut, no, it doesn't work out on the exit, though. Draco fights back. Need to be careful, don't want to lose too much time because the group's still very close. Rocky Short in 3rd. Taz, he's falling back into the danger zone. The early man who had his elbows out, he's under threat here. He could get knocked out. He only needs to lose 2 more positions and he's knocked out. Draco in the lead. Dognut in 2nd. Looking pretty safe and stable up front. Rocky looks like he's going to secure his place through as well in 3rd, unless anything drastic happens. But that bottom 4, or bottom 5, I'm just saying that is only the bottom 4. Armillis is well and truly out this one. As we come into the final straight, I don't think there's going to be many changes, to be honest. Let's have a look. Dognut coming to the line. Is anything going to change? We come round the final corner. Dognut's not really got any momentum here, or has he? No, not going to change. Draco's going to win it. We're going to keep an eye. Bug Peters is going to be the last person. Darjo doesn't get through. Bistel doesn't get through. And unfortunately, Armillis out as well. 10 minutes of that one. A long race. Not really too much change in that one. Not sure we'd use that one again. We'll have to use it for the next race at Heat 3, but yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure how good that one was.
Rig.
Armillis knocked out. Let me just get that name down. Knocked out in round 3. And then we also have. We also have Bistel, who was knocked out in round 3, and we also have Darjo. Unfortunately, why am I not winning this one? Something is broken. Possibly. Yeah, it was a. I thought you was coming back into it at the end there, but you just didn't quite have the ultimate pace there to take it. Unfortunately, knocked out in round 3. Draco Falcor was a race 3 winner. Where's your name? You did nothing in the first 2 races. Race 3 winner.
Rigged.
Oh, you know.
Don't die.
Right, add names. We've got the last 8 now, and then we're going to the top 10 shootout. So let me just start from the bottom. We have Ashley. Who's going in? We have Blaze and / Rax as he's come on Discord.
Daddy Rax.
We've got Dante also in this one. Fenrishi also made it through. Kelsey also in this one. Not won anything yet, but he's right there. Did good when. Safely through. Not won any of his races, but he's through. Blankskin is also there. And then the last person should be Tyrion.
Me.
Tyrion was a race 2 winner. He also gets through. There we go. That's your next 8. That's your, the last 8.
Tyrion!
We have to use that track again because we used it for the other one. Was that the track? Yeah, it was. Looks different on the picture to where it actually does in the thing.
Oh my.
Right, so I'm not sure if I'd use this one for round 3 again, but I don't know. It was a close race, I guess. I mean, there was changes of position, but it just weren't quite the chaos that we were expecting. So same again. Top 5. This is the last round 3 race. Top 5 go through. Then we're into the top 10 shootout where the serious shit begins for winning some good prizes. In the lead straight off the bat was Fenrishi. I mean, we saw in the last one, Taz did get through and he led the first 4 laps. But he nearly got knocked out at the end, so it can change on these. Even if you're in the lead and it looks pretty stable and boring and no one can get past you, I don't know, you've got to be careful. You can still lose positions. At the back, it's Ashley currently, but yeah, let's see if he can latch onto the group quicker. Amalus in the last one was last from corner 1 till the final corner, never made an impact on it.
What is it that he has to get through? Top 5 for this one?
Top 5, yeah. If you're in the bottom 3, you get knocked out, and that's it then. It's the top 10 shootout. So we've already got our first 5 through. If you saw your names in the top 5 on the last result, you're going through to the top 10 shootout. You're already guaranteed at least 100 million ISK if you, even if you finish last in the top 10 shootout. So, yeah, some good prizes to be won. Fenrishi, yeah, making a bid for freedom in this one straight away. That's an impressive lead to have built already. No hat-trick winners as well this month again. No hat-trick winners. Both Dognut and Darjo both failed to win in the last race, which means we've got no hat-trick winners. Darjo, who looked like one of the favourites early on, had no real pace in that last race and didn't manage to get through. He's still won a fair bit this month, though. He's got what did he get? He got a 50 million knockout prize and 2 race win prizes, so it's not been a bad marbles event for you at Darjo ultimately. So, you know, you've had worse. I'm sure you've had worse months for sure. Well, let's check this. There we go. So, in the lead, still Fenrishi. That lead's come down a little bit now, as Did Good When has closed up the gap. The gaps between the field are very, very close. They're side by side in the background. We'll have to get a few laps to settle down to see where the positions really filter in. Kelsey at the back at the moment won't be happy with that. I'm sure Wham will be happy to see that, but not Kelsey. Although, is he going to make a difference? No, he's maybe just biding his time at the rear at the moment, Kelsey. Could be a dark horse, Kelsey, in this one. Dante there also just in at the moment in 4th, but snapping right behind him is Blankskin, one of our new members. He's the last new member in this, apart from Fen, really. But Fen feels like he's been here a bit longer than Blankson. I could be wrong, actually. I'm not sure how long Blankson's been here, to be honest. I've not really seen his name that much. Actually, I think he's been here about a month, to be honest, now, thinking about it. So maybe we haven't got any new members left in these, not that I can think of. Fenrishi's probably the newest member, then. We'll check that when we go to the final top 10 shootout, see who's left. Lap 3 begins. I'm just going to double check something in the background. You can tell all the people that have lost have just fucked off. As I mentioned about Corval cheering his mate's marble on, he's gone as well. I didn't even know he weren't here anymore. Anyway, all the people that have lost and got knocked out have already fucked off. They've walked out. They've left the stadium. Who is going to win though? The people that are still in it, still on Discord, hopefully. Let's have a look. Did Goodwin in the lead. It's taking it from Fenrishi, who looked dominant early on. Did Goodwin's taking the lead, but it doesn't really matter too much at the moment. We'll get, like I say, lap 4 or 5. We start to get into the real meat of the race, and we'll see what happens. At the back, it's still Kelsey, although he moves into 7th just as I say that. Can he finish off the move? Yes, he can. He cuts back in line and takes Ashley, demotes Ashley to 8th place as we come into another corner. Kelsey's starting to move through the field now, looking like he's got some pace. He looks like he's getting after Blaze straight away. Not looking in his mirrors, Kelsey there. He's straight after the marble in front. So Kelsey looking like he's got some pace to come through. Did good when looking like he's also got pace because he's pulling away up front. Tyrion now looking to challenge for second position on Fen Rishi. Can he take the position into turn one? Will he take a different line? Tyrion there looking like he's going up the inside. He is going to try and take second position. Fen Rishi struggling for pace right now at this moment in time. Tyrion takes second. What will happen here? We haven't had any marbles set on fire yet tonight, by the way. Tyrion takes a comfortable position there. Very nice pass from Tyrion. Dominated the last race pretty much, and he's looking to, you know, carry on where he left off in that last race, really. Although Fen fights back on the outside with a fabulous manoeuvre and takes second position back. So Fen's not out of it yet either. Dante in fourth is now closing on the top three. He's been in fourth since the start, Dante, but looked more like he was going more towards the rear than the front, but that's changed around now. There is now a gap behind him. Kelsey struggling in the background, moves back to 8th position. Maybe couldn't quite get that pass done. Then takes a bad hit with Ashley, which costs him some time as well. Did good when. He's doing good now and pulling away. Tyrion still in second. Fen Rishi back to third. Dante still closing on the top three, and he closes some more with that exit there, as you can see. Did good when at the moment. Happy where he is in the lead. Bottom three go out, remember, so if you're in that bottom three on the right-hand side currently, so 6th, 7th, 8th, you need to get on with it. There's not long left now. It's the last chance to get through to the top 10 shootout. Here we go. Let's see what's going to happen as we come across the line. Did good when in the lead. Tyrion's still second. Fen Rishi's fighting up, but look at Dante. Dante's got some pace. So Dante looking to the inside there, just showing his face, saying, I'm here as well, lads. He's got some pace. And despite the inside line he took there, still gets a better exit than Fen. So we need to keep an eye on Dante in fourth. He's got some pace. If he can get through, he might be able to win this one. Staking his claim for the finale. It's still close, though. Even the top... I mean, I'd say the other two behind the top four, Blankston and Blaze, are starting to close back up a little bit. Did good when still in the lead. Tyrion right there. Fen Rishi in third. Tyrion looking to challenge for the lead once again. Fen Rishi gets a really good launch off that corner there, which separates the gap from third to fourth, pushing Dante back towards 5th and 6th. Just seeing how it works out there through them corners. Did good when Tyrion and Fen Rishi are all very close at the moment. All very close. It's all to play for. Lap 6 is about to start as we come across the line. There we go. Dante struggling now a little bit, looking like he had some great pace, but Blankston's challenging him now. Dante won't like to see this. He's still getting through to the finale at the moment, but it's not exactly comfortable. 4th to 8th is still very close. Ashley at the back. Kelsey's not really got anything so far either. Has he got anything in the tank to use at the end? Tyrion takes the lead from Did Good When. Did Good When tries to respond, but goes straight into the back of Tyrion there. Switches to the inside. Can he respond up the inside? They need to be careful, these two. Don't want to race too hard. Things can happen. Like I say, we haven't had one marble set on fire tonight, and that sometimes happens from bad collisions. So you don't want to take yourself out. If you finish last in this one, you're out. There's no prizes for last place in tonight's marbles. Tyrion, Did good when. Fen, your top three. There, your podium positions. Blankston's now taken Dante for 4th. Dante well and truly in the danger zone now, and has got Blaze right behind him. Kelsey and Ashley at the back struggling. There's no other words for it. Kelsey's not got really any good pace. I thought he was going to move through the field at one point, but not really done anything since then. Needs to get on with it if he wants to get through. Still a chance, though. It's not over yet. It's not over by any means. Tyrion looking strong. For the first time in marbles ever, Tyrion looks like he's got a good chance of winning or a good chance of doing well. Penultimate lap about to begin, and as we start that, any second now, I'm about to be 37 years old. So we're going to start lap 7 on my birthday. How cool is that?
Hey.
When it gets to midnight. Let's just see. When is the midnight? When's midnight?
Wait.
You can count me down. Go on, count me down. I don't know when it is. I'm trying to...
Oh,
Oh, Kelsey's on fire! It's happened.
good.
Kelsey's
That's
set
what
on
you get
fire
for
at the
spamming
back.
Discord, you
There we
shitter.
go. Unfortunately, Kelsey,
Yeah.
that is you. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty
Yes.
sure that is Kelsey out. There we go. Not me. Jesus Christ. Alright, let's get back to the race. Kelsey is pretty much out of it now. I also think Ashley might be out as well, as he's struggling at the back. Okay, enough of that. Please stop that, whoever's playing it. Please, for the love of God, stop that, whoever's playing it. Right, sorry. It's getting on my tits, that.
Jesus.
Tyrion, sorry, we're coming to the last lap here. We need to look at this. Did good when in the lead. Tyrion in second. You got Fen Rishi third. Dante in fourth would still get through. Blankston in fifth would also get through. Blaze sixth, it would also be out at the moment. But then Blaze is very close to Blankston. Ashley, Kelsey's well out of it at the back, unfortunately. That setting on fire of the marble hasn't done him any favours. Who's going to win the race, though? Because Did Goodman and Tyrion have been going at this since lap 1. I'd say Tyrion looked like the stronger marble throughout, but he's not in the lead currently. Doesn't matter, though. He's getting through to the finale. Top 5 go through. Blaze takes Blankston, demoting him to 6th. But Blankston's right up the inside. This is when it matters now. You've got to get involved. Ashley looks out of it as well. I think Ashley and Kelsey are both out this one. It's all about this battle here for who gets through. Blankston and Blaze. Did good, pulling away from Tyrion. I did say Tyrion looked like the stronger marble in this one, but Did good's proving me wrong because he's doing good now and pulling away when it matters. Tyrion closes up though. We could have a close finish for first place here, depending on how the final corner goes. I feel sorry for Kelsey at the back. The only marble to set on fire in the entire event.
He deserves it.
Is at the
He
back.
knows what he did.
Dante is going to be safely through in 4th, despite spamming soundboard. Is there going to be any? Is there going to be any battle up front as we go across the line? They're going to get one last collision off the wall. No, nothing's going to change. It's going to be Did Good when Tyrion gets through. Fen, Dante, and Blankston takes the final position. Pretty chilled race, to be honest. Nothing significant really happened apart from Kelsey setting on fire. I don't think I'm going to use that race anymore, that track, to be honest with you. It doesn't really promote the greatest of racing. So, yeah, apologies if they were a little bit stale. But yeah, it is what it is. Kelsey, unfortunately, sir, you are being knocked out in round 3. Ashley also didn't do anything in that race. No real pace throughout it. Blaze, unlucky to not get through on the line. And we are going to the top 10 shootout.
A shootout? It's a shootout.
Right. Let's have a look.
Happy birthday.
Right, top 10. What we got? So Dante, you got through okay.
Happy birthday.
Fen Rishi as well.
Birthday part.
Did good when. Blankston also made it through.
Birthday fart.
Don't die.
Tyrion made it through nice and safely, so he's there as well.
Who's made it
Bug
through?
Peters. Knocked out. Race 3. That was Draco who got through as well. And we should have 3 more up here somewhere to go through. Knocked out. That'd be Dog not got through as well. Yeah, he finished 2nd in his heat. Rocky Shaw also through at top 10. And then the last person is Taz, who's not won anything so far, but he's got through every single race to get through to finale. Laps, do you reckon totally tubular for finale, or do we want to try something different?
It's always got to be totally tubular.
That's fine with me. Right, top 10 shootout, here we go. Totally tubular. We had a cracking race on this last night for our weekly giveaway marbles. Let's see if it happens again.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
Right, so let me get into the middle of the map.
Middle up, Matt.
It's going to be,
birthday.
for this one, what did we do last night? Did we do a 12 lapper? What do you want to do laps wise for this one for finale?
However many years old you are.
Yeah, that'll be a bit long. 37.
How many times have you been 37, Lee?
Maybe if I do 37 and we divide it, we'll just call it 30. So we do 13. So we'll do 13 laps. There we go. What?
You said you were 12.
Yeah. Well, I could do 18 laps, but it's just a bit too much, I think. 13 laps will do. Fuck it. It's a bit much, but yeah. Anyway, right. Prizes for this top 10 shootout. So you have got first prize. If you finish in first, you get a golem. If you finish in second, you're getting 200 plex. If you finish in third, you're getting a Genius Booster plus 12. Fourth place would take Mizuru's modified 100 meganewton afterburner, a nice officer module. Fifth prize would take Satel's modified co-processor, so 2 officer modules back to back. 6th place would take a high-grade Hydra Gamma. 7th place a Nighthawk. 8th place is a Thon's modified shield boost amp. 9th place mid-grade Hydra Alpha, and 10th takes a Golem Galnet Streamcast unit skin. So Golem for 1st place, the skin for 10th. There we go. That's pretty much it really for the top 10 shootout. Let's crack on with it. Everyone happy with 13 laps, or do you want to do less or more?
Yeah, that's fine. Go for it.
Let's crack on with it. Here we go. So the top 10 shootout. We're going to give it a good few laps to settle down this track because nothing means anything until about lap 10. So, yes. Appreciate the
In
birthday
that
wish on
time, let's
Discord.
return to the Peeping Lee birthday spam.
No, no.
Please don't.
No.
Happy
Oh, for
birthday.
God.
Please don't. I'm begging you, please don't. Not in mood.
Please.
It's a
Please, for the
shittest
love of God.
birthday in the history of shit birthdays.
It's okay, you'll feel better soon, dude.
It's a tradition. I don't even care about birthdays anymore because I just know it's what my birthday is. What it is, not a signal. It's not a signal of me aging. It's a signal that I'm going to get an illness every year at that time of year. It
Ah.
happens every year. So when the 3rd of March comes around every year, it's like the doctors get ready, chemists and everything. They prepare for my illness.
They sit there rubbing their hands together.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Yep. So we'll
Yeah,
give it a
me
few
too.
laps to settle down this one. Lap 1 really doesn't mean. In fact, the first 6 or 7 laps don't mean anything on this. Tifa's not in this monthly giveaway this week. He's not entered this month. So
Oh.
some of you guys have got a chance of winning now because Tifa normally mops up this. Blankston taking an early lead, one of our new members. But if we're on this track, you go too early, it can all fall apart later on. So, yeah, there's a time and a place to be gone on this one. Last night, no one really got it right, and hence we had a really close finish. Corval managed to win the weekly giveaway bonus marbles last night. On the line, pretty much. Him and Blaze, who isn't in this one because he got knocked out in the last one, but him and Blaze, side by side across the line they were last night, covered by 11 thousandths of a second for the race win, which is pretty incredible. So hopefully we get something like that tonight as well. Would be nice to see a close run affair. But you never know on this track. Someone could pull away and win and we dominate. You just never know. So person to watch in this one, I'd say, is Tyrion. He's been the marble. Tyrion and Did Good Wen are the 2 marbles that have looked the strongest coming through all these events. Taz has been very consistent coming through, as has Dante. They've both been in top positions. They've never actually won a race. Dante has won one, but Taz has never actually won a race so far, but he's been 2nd, 3rd or 4th in all the others. So they're the marbles to watch, I'd say. They're the favourites. It doesn't look like it at the moment because they're at the back, but this track is a weird track. So I'm going to say Rocky's been consistent as well. To be fair, he could be one to watch. I'm not. Dognut also won 2 races and then finished 2nd, so he's another one, probably the most consistent marble. In fact, actually, I take that back. Tyrion hasn't been the strongest. It's been Dognut has been the strongest marble throughout these. He's been the most consistent. So yeah, it's anyone's guess who could win this. At the back at the moment, Fenrici and Bug Peters doing their best to secure 9th and 10th places. They're falling back a little bit. And speaking of Taz, he's in the lead. So has he saved the best till last? I'm pretty sure he's finished 2nd, 3rd, and 4th in the first 3 races or something like that.
Too early. Too early.
Too early, yeah. You don't want to go too early, but we have seen it work. People can make it work. It just depends. If you go early and be consistent, what you don't want to do is go too fast and go early because then you tend to burn yourself out and go backwards. If you go early and stay consistent, it's very difficult for the pack to catch up with consistency because this track, what it promotes is, it promotes one really fast lap and then a slow down lap, then another really fast lap and a slow down lap. But if you can keep it in between that way, you're just consistent, it's a good sign. Bug Peter's falling back. The field spread on this track is quite big already. Yeah, I'm surprised actually. Dognut as well in 9th, not looking good at the moment.
I'm choking. Stop that.
Dognut does this a lot as well, though. Dognut always looks really strong coming through the monthly marbles, and then in the final race, seems to falter somewhere. So, I mean, there's still plenty of time. We're only on lap 4.
Dante, you're going to get beaten by the man, the myth, the legend. Him.
We're a third of the way through.
I sped up with that soundboard played. Thank you.
We're a third of the way through. Dante closing back on Taz.
Act. Death.
So Taz taking the lead. He's in front. Behind is Tyrion and Rocky, who are fighting for that position now in 2nd. They've demoted Dante to 4th, who's struggling there, battling with Draco in the background. Like I say, you don't really lose in this race. Wherever you finish, you get a good prize, but obviously you want to finish in the main places to get the top prizes. Finish in top 3, you're guaranteed a Billy Nisk, basically, or equivalent of Billy Nisk. 200 Plex. The Genius Plus 12 is worth like 1.2 bill now in Plex. So yeah, Top 3 positions, you're going to net yourself a nice profit of $1 billion ISK. Tonight, Taz at the moment controlled it for the last 3 laps. He's staying nice and consistent. Like I say, he's not doing anything special. He's not pulling away. He's just sitting on a nice, stable pace. 1 minute 30 per lap. 1 minute 30 every lap he's knocking in. 1 minute 30. 1 minute 30. The others might lap a little bit faster. Someone might do a 125 and close up. But then the next lap they do a 135. And Taz is like, I'll just stick it in the 130s. So Tyrion in second. Like I said, the marbles to watch. Tyrion was one of them. He's right there. Has Dognut closed up at all? No, Dognut's still at the back, surprisingly. Did good when also not doing good now. He's struggling along. Taz.
Do better now.
Across the line to start lap 6, approaching half race distance. Can he control it to the end? What do you reckon, Taz? Are you happy with this, or do you want to rein it in a bit?
Yeah, I want to rein it in. I think I'm gonna burn out.
You reckon you're going to burn out? I'm a bit concerned as well. I am concerned. That pack behind, I feel like they're just saving themselves, and I feel like you're going too early. But you never know.
They're all drafting.
You never know. That's the thing.
He was built for speed. When he says,
I go quick.
Tyrion's right. Rocky's there in 5th as well. Rocky's also been one to watch for sure. He's not won anything so far, but he moves now into 2nd position, taking Tyrion. Is he now going to charge after Taz? Taz's lead about the same as it was the last lap. Maybe a little bit closer, to be fair. Rocky, in fact, is a lot closer because Rocky's just taken a lot of time out of him there. A lot of time. And he's brought Tyrion with him. Suddenly, Taz's lead has gone. And he's now not in the lead anymore. Rocky takes the lead. So is Rocky going to go now? Has Rocky decided now's the time to go? Half race distance. Rocky said, but it doesn't work out. He hits the barrier on the final corner. That's the problem. Sometimes you can carry too much speed and it slows you down. Tyrion now takes the lead with a consistent pace, just like Taz.
Such is the case with cock-shaped, totally tubular.
Yep. Draco in 4th. Did good when trying to come through the pack. Now, Dante making a comeback as well, who'd fallen well down the pack into about 8th position. Dognut right at the back in this one, really struggling at the back, unfortunately. Tyrion in the lead. Taz back into 2nd position.
What is the dog doing?
He's struggling at the back. Fenrish in 9th, not really doing anything. Bug Peters 8th. Did good when in 7th. Them guys are out of it at the moment. Dante's coming back through into 4th. Blankston and Draco right there with him. Rocky and Taz regrouping together now. Rocky takes 2nd position. Taz definitely starting to struggle a little bit now, half race distance. So maybe he did go a little bit early. Or has he listened to the advice that he gave himself and has he just reined it back in a little bit and thought, do you know what? I'll let these go forward a little bit and I'll just sit on the back. I'll let Tyrion wear his tyres out and so on and use up his energy. Tyrion in the lead, will be happy to see this right now. Nice and consistent, Mr. Tyrion plodding along, methodical as ever. Rocky Shaw takes 2nd position, back from Taz. Oh, fucking hell. Tyrion in the lead, Rocky Shaw and Taz in 3rd. Top 3 very close together, so we've got a nice battle for the lead.
Go on.
Dante did come back through the field. He's now struggling a little bit. Blankston struggling a little bit there. Sorry, he's pulled in front of Dante. It looks like he's struggling a little bit. The back end of the pack closed up massively, but Dognut's just got nothing. Dognut's just falling further and further behind. So I don't know what's happened to Dognut in this one. The lead has changed once again, has it? Because Rocky's... No, it hasn't, but Rocky's closing right up on Tyrion. As we start, lap 9 in his 2nd. Taz right there as well. Maybe Taz is playing the long game, like I say. Maybe he thought, you know what? I don't want to go too early. I'm just going to sit back, let these guys do the jobs. And he's done that, and he moves in 2nd, and then moves into lead. So is Taz now saying, do you know what? I've just took a couple of laps, a little bit of a breather, recharge my battery, and now he's going to go again. Is he going to try and pull away now?
Taz has enough wisdom to know not to finish too early.
Yeah. Tyrion back into the lead, though, from Taz. So Taz just saying, maybe not now. It's 13 laps, 5 laps to go. Maybe it's a little bit too soon yet.
Wisdom, yes. Body control, no.
The group behind is pretty close together. What's that? That's 6 marbles all battling there from 4th to 8th, 9th even. So a lot of battling going on there in the midfield. Taz pulling away though up front. Taz has definitely retaken the lead now and he's pulling away. He's definitely stretched his legs again.
Jesus. Come on, Lee. Last stretch, dude.
Don't want to fucking sneeze again. Taz, Rocky, Tyrion in the lead.
What lap are you on? Lap 9?
Why do I hear grunting and groaning?
Well,
Lap 10
it always
begins.
depends
Taz in
on
the lead.
it.
Tyrion looks like he's struggling now. He's falling backwards in third place, falling back towards the pack behind. So as Tyrion giving his best already, Taz looking safe. I think it's between Taz and Rocky possibly at the moment, because I don't think Tyrion's got the pace to go with the front runners. He looks like he's struggling a little bit there. He would be still happy with third place. I mean, you can't go wrong with a third place finish.
Rocky just took over Taz.
Rocky takes Taz for the lead. So
Look at
the
that,
Golem, for the
speed.
Golem. This is for the Golem, the nice Marauder, the Caldari Marauder. Rocky Shaw
I
currently
don't
in
see
the
my
lead
name in there. What the hell?
to win that.
It's
Taz
unbelievable, Jeff.
Taz in second position. Tyrion falling back towards the clutches of Dante and Bug Peters. Rocky Shaw's going for it though. Has he listened to the words of Corvald and taken
What
his
lap
advice?
is this?
Lap 10.
Lap 10. Lap 10. Lap 10.
Right above your name, you can see it.
Tons of time. Oh, that's what that number means. Okay.
Rocky Shaw in the lead as we come around the final corner. There are 3 laps to go. Rocky Shaw in the lead from Taz. Tyrion bringing the pack
Oh,
behind
that's
him.
terrible.
Bug Peters and
Thanks.
Dante closing. Dante and Bug Peters closing up in the background. It's not over yet, this one. The leader's beginning to struggle a little bit, I'd say. So Tyrion's already fallen off the pace with 3 to go. There's plenty of laps to go. Rocky Shaw and Taz not really zooming away at the moment either. Bug Peters is going to come through to take third, possibly from Tyrion, who really is starting to struggle now, I think. Where's Dognut anyway? Is he still in this one? He's right at the back.
What's the dog doing?
Rocky Shaw,
At
though.
least he's consistent, guys.
So Tyrion's about to lose third place to Bug, I think. I don't think he's got anything to retaliate with there. There we go. Bug Peters round the outside. Takes the third
Around the
position.
outside.
Yeah,
Taz
yeah.
really struggling now. Taz in second position, really struggling. Bug Peters could be moving into second position very soon because Taz is struggling. Rocky Shaw, has he gone too early? He's pulled a gap now.
Stingle.
That gap's going to be very hard to close down, but has he gone too early?
Speed.
Has he gone too early? He's
Come
got
on,
an
Taz.
entire straight to himself, Rocky Shaw. There's 2 laps to go. The penultimate lap is about to be started. Has Rocky
Bug
Shaw
Peters
timed
done.
this perfection, or has he gone too soon? It looks like he's won it right now. People would say it's over. He's got the half the pit straight to himself, but it can change. Bug Peters now moves into second position. Taz struggling. Tyrion behind, trying to fight back to cling on to the podium positions. Dante right there as well. It's all about
Taz
positions
can't
and
keep up.
prizes now. Bug Peters
balls
closing on
tired.
Rocky Shaw. Rocky Shaw's first sector's not been great. Bug Peters, coming from the mid-pack, has saved his best till last. Can he close down Rocky Shaw? There's still a big gap. A lap and a half to go. Bug Peters, if anyone's going to do it, it's going to be Bug now, I think. Tyrion's moved into third, so he's got found a little bit at the end. Taz struggling there. He was correct. It was a little bit too early he went. Dante's possibly going
I'd
to take it
guess.
as well now. Still going to get a good prize, though, Taz. You're still going to be somewhere near the top 5. Rocky's got the entire back straight to himself. I don't see how Rocky Shaw is going to lose this one. It's possibly going to be a Scotsman winning this one. I don't see how it can change. Unless he stumbles on this last lap. Dante coming through, though,
He
to take a
catches fire,
podium.
I'm gonna laugh.
Dante takes the podium position now. Dante's got some late race pace, but he's left it a little bit too late to challenge for the win, I think. Rocky very slow at the final corner there, though. That's very slow pace. Bug Peters has given all he can, and he's got no pace left now. I think Dante's going to move into second position any second. Tyrion fighting back in third as well, in fourth. But Rocky Shaw looks like he's bringing this one home. He's going to struggle on this last lap, though, with pace, but I think he's built up enough of a lead to bring this one home. It's a clear-cut victory, I'm sure, for the Golem. Rocky Shaw will be very happy with that one, as I'm sure Corval will, to be seeing his fellow countryman winning. Tyrion takes second place. Dante's floundered a little bit there, but can he get some pace off the corner? Yes, he can. Rocky Shaw as well out front. We're not going to get a close finish, unfortunately. It's 13 laps. We're on the final lap. It's not going to be a close finish. Unless Rocky Shaw sets on fire, there's no way anyone's catching that. Rocky Shaw controlled it perfectly, went at the right time, and he's going to take the
Why am I
main prize.
choking?
Oh
Stop it.
no!
Dante in fourth, Taz coming back at him, did good when Blankston, Fenn, Draco and Dognut are your final positions. Rocky, again, struggling on the last few corners, but he's got enough of a lead. He's built up the buffer. It's not even going to be close. Let's see him across the line. Rocky Shaw comes into the final corner. Let's go with him to the line. Here he goes. Across the line we go. Rocky Shaw. We're going to see him across. There he goes for the goal. And well done, Rocky Shaw. Very nice win there
Beautiful.
indeed.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Dante
Dante.
takes second.
Come
Dante
on,
comes back on the last lap
motherfucker.
from
Get in
fifth to
there.
second almost there. Dante taking that. Very good. Tyrion third. Bug Peters, Taz fifth. Did good sixth. We got Blankston, Draco and Fenn. And Dognut, who did nothing in that race, takes the final position. That is your top 10 shootout complete. That's your positions. Well
Oh.
done.
Oh, really excited now. Blood pressure's up.
Every time someone says Taz's name, I have a World of Warcraft flashback, and it hurts me.
It's alright. I have a flashback to Tasmania.
The prizes, the results and prizes will be sent out in an email in the middle of the week, towards the end of the week, probably
Is the
next week.
reference.
To save everyone's positions. Thanks everyone for joining. Apologies, we're a little bit late, and we will catch you for next month's monthly giveaway, which is always on the first month of every Sunday now. So that will be, when will that be next month? It'll be the 6th. So a long gap now to the next monthly giveaway. The 6th of April will be the next one.
Oh, great heavens.
The next marbles you'll see is next
Bingo.
week's weekly giveaway. We will catch you all then. Cheers.
Cheers. Sayonara, Nick. Fuck